So Tesla have just released the software update 2022 12.3.1, and there are some really cool and important software updates. So in this video, I'll show you everything that's new. Hey, so welcome to the video. So I've updated the car, and these are the things in the release notes. So we've got additional bottom bar customization. I'll run through how this works because it is a little bit tricky and there is a technique to doing this the right way. Next, we've got Disney Plus theater mode improvements. So we've now got Disney Plus actually in the car. So really handy if you or your kids like using Disney Plus. Then we've got child lock improvements. So instead of just being able to lock both doors, you can actually choose a left or a right or both doors being locked. We've got additional mobile app controls. So you can actually activate things like dog mode and camp mode from the iPhone or Android app. And then lastly, we've got new language support. But as mentioned, there are a couple of new features which are mentioned here, which I will go into at the end of the video. So let's jump in and I'll show you the additional bottom bar customizations. So first of all, let's take a look at this additional bottom bar customization. And I'm so happy about this. This is why I want to do this one first. So you know it here at the bottom in version 11, they changed everything. They removed the heated seats, they removed the wipers, they removed the rear and front demisters. That's all back if you want it. So what you need to do, instead of just tapping the app drawer here, if you tap and hold, you can customize it a little bit more, and you'll now see at the top we have front defrost, rear defrost, left seat, right seat, heated steering, and wipers. But there is a little trick here. So at the bottom here, you only allowed 4 icons at the bottom, but we can now add in, if we hold down, we can now add in a 5th app icon. So that's really good. So I can add in my wipers there, or a heated steering wheel if it's wintertime. I can add that in, and it's not going to clear out one of those 4 icons. It's going to add it in. But we are still limited to the 5 here from now on. Okay, now here's where it gets a bit interesting. So we are now limited to 5 apps in the My Apps section, but what we can do is we can add the left seat and right seat heaters to the bar. So I'm going to show you that now. And what you do, you just drag one. If you want to drag the right one, I'm going to drag it here to the right, and it now sits between the My Apps and the heating section that you can see here. But it does actually add in the left person as well. So you can now leave this here. You can have 5 apps plus the 2 heated seat options available as well. So I think that's really cool, and I'm going to leave them here to use. Next up is Disney Plus. So if we go into the theater section, you can now see we've got Netflix, Disney Plus, YouTube, Twitch, and Tesla tutorials. So the Disney Plus is a subscription service, so this isn't free. You will need a Disney Plus subscription to use this. Next, let's take a look at the child locks. So you've got child locks off here, but when you tap the icon, you now get the option for both left or right. So that's really handy if you've got kids and maybe the seat is on one side of the car. So that's there as an option for you. Next up is the additional app controls. So you can now access camp mode and dog mode from the app. You actually couldn't do this before. So to get to this, all you need to do is go down to climate, tap that, and then here at the bottom where you've got your temperature, simply swipe this up and you'll now be greeted with defrost car, camp mode, or dog mode. Pretty handy if you're out and about. Now, the next update is an undocumented one, but it's actually a really important one, which actually is quite a big deal in my opinion. They've improved the web browser in the Tesla Model 3. They've taken it from the Chromium 88 to Chromium 98, which is actually a huge increase in performance. So you actually get a faster JavaScript engine in this new version of the app. And I've been testing it out, and it is so much smoother than the old version of Chromium in the Tesla. So if you're browsing the web, you'll now see that the scrolling is much smoother, it loads web pages much faster, and you now have the ability in the settings to reset your cache as well. But a little additional thing I've noticed, and let me know if you see this as well. I don't know if it's my mind playing tricks on me, but when I'm in the car and I'm driving, when you rotate, I used to notice that the map, just like the web browsing, would be a little bit jaggedy. Not too bad, but just a little bit jaggedy as the map would rotate around. What I'm finding now is that Google Maps within the car is extremely smooth. There doesn't seem to be any lagginess at all. I don't know if they've also improved the frame rate of the maps, or if it's just the JavaScript engine has also improved the maps as well. But let me know if you're seeing that in the comment section below. But web browsing is definitely a lot smoother and a lot faster. So another thing I wanted to mention is a problem I've been having with the Tesla boot stopping opening at this point. And I recently did a photo of this and put it on my YouTube feed, and loads of you said you're having the same issue as well. And I saw a recent video from Cliff at Red Rocket Tesla. You can watch his video. I'll put the link in the description below. He's having the same problem too. And apparently when I booked this in to be sorted by Tesla, they said that this software update would fix this issue. So this is the first time I've actually used the boot. So we can see after a few weeks if this will sort that issue. So far, it's actually been pretty good. You can see it is opening up all the way, but this did happen before, to be honest. It was happening to me probably 1 in every 10 times I would open the boot, it would stop halfway and I'd have to press the button 5 times to get it to work. So it's going to be interesting to see if this does actually fix this problem, and hopefully I don't have to replace these bad boys. So that's everything new in this Tesla software update. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and if you have, don't forget to give it a like and a subscribe, as I have loads of Tesla videos out every single month. So thanks for watching, and I think you might enjoy this little video up here. So I'll see you in the next one.